Watching YouTube. Okay, YouTube's up, Twitch is up. TikTok. There we go. We are up and running. Alright, Tickfinity says I'm live, so that's connected. Hopefully we don't have anything weird. I don't have any out of quota messages on YouTube, so
Notification says hello.
hello.
Thanks for the screen tapping notification.
Emigraciano Ayala says Hugo love.
Oh, hello. Hello, Amy.
Viswasashi said, hello.
Hi. This washi.
Black Road Blood says hello.
Hello. You guys are fast. I just started the stream and you're in here, ready to go. Things are looking good so far.
Black Rogue Blood says watch it do it.
Well,
Amy Rosilano Ayala says, love.
I am in the Ferality lobby from last June. They made it public. I remember seeing it in the announcements on my Discord server and I kind of forgot about it. Then I noticed it last night. It's like, oh, okay. It's like, okay, I've got to start my stream here. So here we are. Now I figured out the secret to getting to the glass dome thing on the surface, but it's not a good place to stream, unfortunately. Yeah, it's kind of dark up there. Now down here, even though it's dark,
Barry Parsons says, hey, do you remember me from last year?
really nicely. Do I remember you last year? Barry Parsons. You guys always try to make me do memory tests. Yeah, and I'm not recalling. I would need more context probably.
Smirks 2.0 says hi.
Hello.
Black Rogue Blood says I would love to stay, but my eyes aren't focusing, so I need to
I
go
had
to
that
sleep.
problem all freaking day. My eyes didn't want to focus. Everything was blurry on my screen.
Barry Parsons says the last time I seen you, you were playing with your son.
Was what?
Smirks 2.0 says, can I tell you something?
Sure.
Black Robe Blood says, well, good night.
Okay. Oh, good night.
Best jump.
Barry Parsons. Playing with my son. Well, my son doesn't do VR chat.
Smirks 2.0 says, hi, laughing smiley.
Nice. Nice, Smirks. Is that what you want to tell me? That hi?
Smirks 2.0 says
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Smirks 2.0 says I'm very hyper.
Oh, you are? Okay. Now, how are you otherwise? Did you have a good day today? Double check the pie shock, see if it's working. Oh, yeah, it's working. It's a working.
Smacks 2.0 says yes, laughing face.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a cool world. I really love this world. Hi, Cass. You're awake.
Cass says hi progressive, I'm awake.
Oh. Can you guess where I'm at? Oh, there's some coins, so we better get them. It's a coin drop on my stream. On TikTok.
Cass says Hammam never been there.
Oh, yeah, you might not have been to Ferality last year. This is the lobby world of Ferality from last June.
Yeah.
They finally made it public.
Cass says, oh, cool.
Yeah. It's public, so you can join me if you like. There's all these goodies on the table. Just look at it. It's a buffet here.
Cass says, is that Boop? I
Yes,
can't
it
tell.
is Boop. Yeah. Boop did like a color. Boop did like a color shift there. He's kind of half Glaceon and half Umbreon, I think. But yeah, that's Boop. Sometimes it's the world that could do that to your avatar. It depends on, you know, how the avatar's configured and how the world's configured and...
Cass says I could tell he was hiding face
Oh,
with
now
tears
he's really
of joy.
hiding. He's under the table. Oh, now he looks like a gummy. He's a Glaceon gummy.
Love you.
Kuro Universe says hello.
Changed into the one that matches
Yeah.
the Ferality.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Cass says I love those avatars.
Yeah. And look, they put a hole in this chair just to make room for my tail. How convenient. Well, I'm finding Red Note to be kind of a tough crowd for me. Now there's some other creators who have tons of success over there. I guess it's because their content is different than mine. But I think my fancy...
Cass says, I don't even remember my avatar. I
Oh.
left it on.
that fancy video...
I'm having an easy job over there. That's because, I guess, in the Pokemon. They
Oh,
love
yeah, I'm
Pokemon
sure
over
they
there.
do. Yeah,
Cass says
my
it's been too long.
fancy Happy New Year video, Chinese New Year video that I spent hours making. Yeah, I think I got 40 views over there. Got 3 likes over in Red Note. Of course, it didn't do tremendously better over in TikTok either, so I don't know. People don't have good taste, man. I spent freaking hours making that thing. It's a high quality production, let me tell you. I got all kinds of... I've got assets in there galore and all this special effects and...
Smurks 2.0 says cookie.
Cass says I just looked, I left it on my little puppy avatar.
Okay.
Furcat 2003 aka Dayfam12 says I'll be at the
Okay,
world soon.
I saw Akir join, but, you know, let's see if Akir finds me. I knew nobody's gonna find me when I was in the dome, because I found this...
Smacks 2.0 says, I have cookie
Yeah.
laughing face.
Well, there's like some kind of it almost looks like espresso with a star on the top here. There's some kind of muffin thing. That looks like a combination of gruel and a cinnamon roll over there. I'm not sure what that is. This almost looks like fish and something. Yeah. You know what video's doing fairly well over on Red Note though. It's got well over 200 views.
Cass says I was playing VRB ball on my headset today.
That video made about
Prince RSS Remy says dot dot. Bunny sneaks in from out of some fog, boops you dabs, and then leaves asterisk.
Yeah, the video I created on DeepSeek, the AI. When I asked DeepSeek how it can help me create content, that video is doing really well. And also the video I did about American insomnia is doing really well. Doing pretty.
Cass says I'll have to see if I can Twitch stream it somehow.
Oh, Twitch stream it? Okay, yeah. OBS is the tool that most people use. I mean, there's other things you can use, but Streamlabs does a pretty good job. You know, I just kind of moved away from Streamlabs.
Roxy Cookie says hi.
Hey, Roxy.
Clyde DeBurb says boo.
Hey. Hey, Clyde. Yeah, this is the Ferality world from last June. The lobby world. The planet with two suns. One sun was really bright, one's a darker sun. Or star.
Clyde DeBurb says, how are you?
Good, Clyde. Yeah. So, after they made this word public, I thought, yeah, I'm going to stream from here.
Thanks for the screen tapping, Clyde DeBurb.
Roxy Cookie says I'm excited for Ferality this year.
Yeah, I didn't look. Do they have a theme yet? Do they have a theme? I mean, this time last year, I think they had the theme. I didn't see a notification for it, but that doesn't mean I didn't miss it.
Roxy Cookie says
Thanks
they
for
do.
the screen tapping, Clyde DeBurb.
Cass says he'll see if I can stream it off my phone.
All right. What is the theme? Is it? I was kind of thinking it would be like an ice place somewhere, like snow and ice somewhere is about what I was thinking. But can you tell me what the theme is?
Cass says I'll try tomorrow, light skin tone shrug.
Stuff. Bedroom.
Bedroom type stuff? Really?
CP.
Sandia says watermelon or melon.
No, I just see Xander's firing up via chat.
Clyde DeBurb says just hopping in to say hi, I'm off to bed. Good night.
Yeah, have a good night. And thanks for stopping by. It's always good to hear from you.
Clyde DeBurb says abois.
Okay, let me see if I can say it. Abois. Did I do it right? Abois. Did I do it right? Did I do it right, Boo? Did I do the...
Cass says I just noticed I can see me tapping.
Thanks for the screen tapping,
Clyde
Cass.
DeBurb says yes.
Okay. Yeah. So this is kind of neat that this place is here. And plus I locked it so nobody can change it, but you can control the sun positions with the slider. And so you make it the eclipse or not the eclipse or after the eclipse or pre-eclipse.
Thanks for the screen tapping, Cass.
You can just slide it around and the sun's in the sky go zoop, 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 zoop. Hey there, Day.
You found us.
Oh. I see you both
Cass says
having
that cool.
See if Xander finds us. Xander was here before. He was at Ferality. And you were too, Day.
The camera can only see this.
Yeah, if you want to
side.
be in the shot, you have to like sit next to me or over there next to Boop. The table's kind of wide.
Ramon Sanchez says, hey there, pro.
Hey, how's it going? Going, Ramon.
Roxy Cookie says Ferality this year is called Somna.
It's called Somna, huh? Somna? Ferality Somna. Yeah, I'm going to look at the Discord server and see what they got cooking.
Was Akira managed to find you?
I haven't seen him. Is he still?
Cass says I'm gonna try something.
Okay, well he's not here anymore.
He wasn't there when I
Roxy
got him.
Cookie says that's where I checked.
Oh, okay. On the Discord. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that too. Sometimes there was like they told you like what kind of clothing to wear and everything, what shader to use, you know, to kind of match the world.
For the last one, you had to pay the expensive ticket to get the biggest, all the stuff.
But I do know how to find you, Geek.
Okay.
Hello.
I know how to find everybody, so.
Yeah, apparently Akira couldn't find me. Akira was here. Okay, now Cass is here. Let's see if Cass can find me.
Well, here in like 20 minutes ago, I got my the headset was taken away, so well.
Oh, it figures.
Ah.
Yeah, I figured.
Roxy Cookie says I think it's fantasy, but I'm not 100% sure.
I'm not allowed to play, so I just played on my computer.
Oh, I think it's fantasy? Okay. Yeah.
Are you able to walk today?
No, I can't. I actually can't. It hurts to walk.
Wow.
It literally hurts. I was streaming for a little bit earlier. People kept I got like 50 followers, and I was on the ground.
Swans_Andev says hi Sigma.
Hi Swans.
John Clapper says
hi,
hi,
John.
What the heck is going outside?
John Clapper says, what's good, my friend?
Oh, we're just in so this is, you know, I don't know if you remember, John, when I was in Ferality, and I was doing some streaming from Ferality last June. This is...
John Clapper says, who's the blue fox?
That's not a, that's a Glaceon. That's a Pokemon over there. That's Boop.
Hey.
And then, Xander behind me.
Day, I think, crashed. I think they crashed.
Dayfam's off camera.
Yeah.
Don said, oh hi.
John Clapper says, oh hi BOOP.
Hello.
John Clapper says hi Xander.
In the back.
Yeah, Dayfam is here. We just can't see him.
Yeah, I'm on the other side of the camera.
Yeah.
Dog, you are mere inches away from my router. If you disconnect me,
now you can see
Oh.
John Clapper says, so I expect your challenge pro.
Oh, okay.
Let me do a dance. I'm going back to the other side.
Alright. It's funny because they have the avatar lighting very uniform here and very consistent, and the avatars are well lit. But when I go through the secret door up to that dome on the surface,
John Clapper says I'm going to buy a
everything's
fresh
dark.
bottle of hot sauce and do a video just for you and drink it.
Okay, John. I look forward to seeing it.
Over here.
Oh, there's Cass. Okay.
You just went past us.
Well, Cass's status says they're sad and crying, so that ain't good.
Oh, I thought she said she was doing good on the chat.
Their status says otherwise.
So Cyber confused me. Because Cyber said he was...
John Clapper says, but tomorrow I'm gonna buy that ventriloquist puppet at that antique store.
So Cybertronic Wolf said he got accepted at college in Salt Lake City. And then today I heard
They're
he...
okay. They typed
here today.
They typed it. They're okay.
That's good. Okay. But today, I hear Cyber took some entrance exam for the Army, and he's enlisted in the Army, and he's going to be shipping out in July or something. And it's like...
should I give him a call? Should I disturb him?
So, we're not going to see Cyber anytime
Well,
soon?
he's actually asking someone to manage his social media while he's gone to kind of keep it active.
Okay.
I didn't volunteer for it. I mean, if he really wants to, I could post stuff over there, but I'm not going to try to pretend I'm him.
What is going on outside? I just hear sirens.
They come to take you away, hoo hoo ha ha hee hee, to the funny farm. Life is beautiful all the time.
John Clapper says, Pro, I kind of feel unfortunate right now. Roxy Cookie says, can I add you on VRC?
I'm just gonna message.
Yeah,
Cyber.
so there's a link in my link tree that goes right to my group. And you can join my group, because you have to be in my group in order to join me in these worlds, because I make group only instances. So yeah. Yeah, usually yeah. So yeah, you can.
Roxy Cookie says you are a sweet
thank you.
person.
So
John Clapper says, what's that feeling you get when you feel like you have a mix between depression, stress, sadness, lonely and restless?
Wow, that sounds very complicated. I don't know. I don't know if I ever felt those in that combination.
John Clapper says, because that's I feel right now.
I have, so I know what
Okay.
John feels like.
Well, I guess you can ask Xander.
So if you're feeling that, John, and that could be a symbolization, well, let's say that could be a combination of stress, or you have doubt in yourself, which isn't good. That could be one of the things.
Well, he also lost
yourself. As
he
you
also
said,
lost his dad a few months ago, so.
What happened? Oh. Doubt.
John Clapper says, like, is there a word for all those feelings?
Not that I'm aware of, John.
Doubt. That's what the word is, John. Is doubt. You doubt yourself.
So. Yeah.
John Clapper says, I guess.
Yeah.
John Clapper says, but I'll be okay,
Oh,
I
that's good.
hope.
That's good. Stay positive. That's my motto. If you keep thinking positively, it will influence your feelings.
John Clapper says, hey Boop, your avatar looks like EJ Husky.
His Boop looks like what? EJ Husky? I don't know who that's. EJ Husky. Okay, let me see. I got. Let's take a quick see.
I know. Wait, did you say something about Boop's avatar?
BRC plus subscriber.
John Clapper says, wait, is that Boop or Xander?
Boop is to my left.
You're telling me
Xander's to my right. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I'm on the other side of the camera.
Whoops.
I'm right here.
Roxy Cookie says I requested to join.
I'm trying to.
Right
Okay.
John Clapper says, oh Xander, sorry.
Guardians of the Ocean group hangouts.
John Clapper says I meant Xander.
Yeah, okay, yes. Yeah, Xander's here. Boop's
How do
here.
I look like?
Dave's here.
How do I look like how do I look like
And
Husky?
Roxy is now in the group. And so Roxy, you have to just look at the group instances and you should just be able to join right in.
John Clapper says Xander's avatar looks like EJ Husky.
Yeah, I don't know what EJ Husky looks like. So I couldn't tell you if Xander looks like EJ Husky.
Roxy Cookie says okay.
EJ Husky. I'm looking right now who that is. Oh, okay. It's like, right.
John Clapper says he's a comic book furry character.
Furry character. Okay.
Oh, I see now. Here, I can send you a thing on Discord. On EJ Husky's. Let me get over there. So that's art by EJ.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Referencing me too.
And that's Cass next to me.
John Clapper says, I don't know who's the Aether, but it's kinda cool.
Yeah.
Bane_of.existence0 says progressive.
Hey.
John Clapper says, yeah, it's more like art.
More like art, yeah.
Bane_of.existence0 says you are adorable and cute.
Thank you.
Bane_of.existence0 says you have a nice
voice.
voice.
Thank you.
Bane_of.existence0 says, can you tell you are friends they are adorable and cute?
Sleep in class. I think I'm getting.
All right, chat says you all are adorable and cute. So, you're adorable cute. You're adorable cute. You're adorable cute. You're adorable cute. Do the Oprah Winfrey thing.
John Clapper says, Pro, I feel like a song is coming to me when I'm chatting with you guys.
So I think I'm getting early stages of narcolepsy.
Narcolepsy.
What?
I think that's good.
I think I sort of have mild narcolepsy because I can fall asleep just about anywhere. You feel like
I kept falling asleep.
The rest will fall asleep in the car. Just don't fall asleep while you're driving, please.
No, I hit, ever since I got the CPAP, I don't do that
John
anymore.
Clapper says, musical notes, you are not alone when I am here with you, and though you're far away, I am here to stay, but you are not alone.
Yeah. John says he feels like a song. He feels a song coming on when he's chatting with us, so he might break out singing. But we won't be able to hear him.
How many sirens am I gonna hear? What is going on? Seriously, I keep hearing sirens literally right outside my house. Like, I keep hearing them go down my street.
John Clapper says, when I am here with you, and through we're far apart, you're always in my heart, and you are not alone.
Okay, Cass, you need to move a little bit because you're standing in the camera. There we go. There we go.
In front of the camera. This is...
John Clapper says, you know who sings that song?
Sings what song? Let's see. When I am here with you and through their part. Oh, is that like lyrics or something? Michael.
John Clapper says Michael Jackson.
Okay.
I was about to say, I think that's Michael Jackson.
Okay, yeah, I'm not familiar with that song, I don't think, or I didn't pay much attention to it.
Cause I am the one. Oh my god, my voice hates me when I try doing Michael Jackson.
Oh, Retro Wave joined. Let's see if Retro can find us.
It's bad if I didn't even know where you were.
I might go get him.
I found you though.
John Clapper says, hey Xander, your avatar is awesome, by the way.
So, John Clapper says he's drooling over your avatar, Xander.
That's that.
To
okay.
paraphrase it.
Right.
I paraphrased it.
Paraphrase.
Yeah. I think he said it was awesome, actually.
Boo. Yep.
Hey, there he is.
I need to go get something to drink.
There's.
Why is it when I take off my headphones, there's more sirens? I didn't do nothing.
Boo.
I didn't do nothing.
See, wherever Xander's go,
Alright, I'm back.
Billy Husky says,
they're
hello
always
everyone.
coming for him. They're always coming for Xander. Bad Xander, bad Xander.
Because literally, as
what
soon
you
as
gonna
I
do?
as soon as I take off my headset or my headphones, all I hear is instantly. As soon as I
John
set them
Clapper
down.
says, hey Pro, did I ever tell you about this one guy who does food challenges?
You might have. He's like a bunch of hot dogs or something. Oh, where did Retro go? Retro just got here.
Oh my goodness! I'm listening to this police siren. I'm gonna listen into the police radio.
Yeah.
I need to know
I
what's
think he must
going
have
on.
timed out or something.
John Clapper says, wait, I have a question
I like
for you
music
all.
by the Police, though.
Seriously.
Roxanne, you don't have to put out the red light.
John Clapper says, how many of you guys basically love pizza?
How many of us love pizza? I assume you mean the food and not our friend pizza. Yeah, I mean, pizza's okay. It's just, the best pizza I've had is when I made one at home from scratch. That was the best pizza I've ever had.
John Clapper says, if any of you ever been to Las Vegas, their pizza is very big.
The pizza's very big in Las Vegas. I've been to Las Vegas a number of times. But I've never had pizza there. So I was at Las Vegas back when things were cheap, where you could get like this huge steak for $1.
John Clapper says, get this, they make pizza so big the box can barely fit in your van.
Nowadays, they totally changed that. It's expensive. Even, you know, the meals are expensive there now, even in the gambling casinos. And they don't give you free drinks anymore at the slot machines or the gambling tables. They used to give you free drinks, but they don't anymore. Yeah, places like blah. It's not as good as it was.
John Clapper says, hey, how about chicken wings? How many of you guys love wings?
I like chicken wings. Sometimes I prefer the boneless chicken wings.
Me too, honestly. They're pretty good when...
John Clapper says, any of you ever had Wingstop?
No, I don't think they have a Wingstop
really
up here
good.
in Washington State. At least not that I know of.
I have a Wingstop. I've been there a couple of times.
I have a Wingstop too.
It's okay. Alright.
It's okay.
Well, no raving reviews here, John.
I love Wingstop
Just, you know,
fries.
so-so, I guess.
Fleur_D_LIS said, hey there, Geek.
You know, Wingstop
I'll be joining
fries
you in a
kinda
minute.
Oh,
hot
yeah.
That's alright.
Join us.
Just woke up and I need my coffee. First screening face with sweat. I can't function without it. XD.
Yeah, we're in the virality world.
John Clapper says, yeah, they do pro, they do over in Spokane.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a little far for me. That's a little
Dirku
far
says
for me.
hi.
It takes hours for me.
Willie Husky said, hello
Hey,
everyone.
Willie.
John Clapper says, no wait, that's Buffalo Wild Wings.
What? Oh, yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings in Spokane. Yeah. So you coming back, Wheelie, or what happened?
Willie Husky said, sorry I had to leave, but I am
Oh,
here
I
now.
see, I see.
Holy cow, you weren't kidding. That's gonna take like 5 hours.
Yeah, it
for
takes
you.
forever to get to. It's, you know, 'cause you're driving across the state, you know. And Washington State is a really wide state. It's wide. It's, you always say wider is better, but yeah.
It's like going on one part of the state from the other.
Yeah.
Holy. Be better better luck going to Idaho.
Well, I mean,
Holy.
Idaho is just on the other side of Spokane.
John Clapper says, Xander, you look so nice
I
right
am
by
gonna
pro.
get off, though, 'cause
Just saying in a nice way.
Okay. Okay, John says you so John's...
Hold on. Look, yeah, you look so nice right by... Huh? I'm very confused. Oh, okay. I look so nice right by
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
How's it going, Cass?
Alright, but I do have an early morning tomorrow. I have to wake up at like 5 in the morning, get ready, and
oh yeah.
Bill says hurro.
John Clapper says a red fox and a blue fox.
Did you do the you did the jury thing, right? Whatever it was.
So next in technically 5 days. Well, let's see. In technically Saturday, Sunday.
Okay, so you have it
in 5 days from now. I have to do it. I have it.
Oh, okay. How was it the first time?
Good. The jury stuff wasn't actually bad. I got to decide on people's fates of what they get.
You mean you had to actually do jury duty? Don't you have to be?
I already had to, yes.
What is it like? It wasn't real court, was it?
It wasn't actual
okay,
court.
I was gonna say. all right. That's weird. What are they trying to do? Make us civilian out of you or something? By doing that.
John Clapper says, "Hey Pro, can I ask you one more thing before I call it?"
Alright, Pro. I am gonna get off because I have an early start.
Okay, Xander. Have a good night. Hopefully get your headset back soon. Again.
Well, that's a mirror to never. My mom said it herself. I was just lucky to have it today.
Willie Husky said, yeah, basically I had left because I want to go see some of my other Vershot friends.
Okay. Okay, Willie.
Have a good night, Xander.
Doodles. Night, Dave Van, night, Cass, night, Booth.
I get it. Willie had an important person to go see.
Oh no. I'm trying to find him. There we go.
John Clapper says, good night, Xander. Good seeing you again, Fox Dude.
Yes.
Okay, so you had something to ask, John? Is that what you said?
John Clapper says yeah, but I think I forgot.
Okay.
John Clapper says, oh wait, I remember.
All right. The Florida Lease is on his way to come visit.
Willie Husky said, yeah, they are definitely a special friend of mine that I don't get to see very often, and I try to go check up on them as much as I can.
I understand, Willie. I just...
John Clapper says, have you ever heard of or tried DA Balm hot sauce?
The Balm hot sauce. I don't know if I tried the Balm. I tried a lot of hot sauces. I don't remember if I tried that one or not. But yeah, I understand. I just had to make the joke because of that one video I made. And actually...
Hey, little...
What's that, Boop?
I was reading what was on there.
Oh,
what they typed.
Okay.
John Clapper says it's 135,000 Scoville units.
Cassidy typed a little furry.
John Clapper says at least I think.
Okay. Let's see. I was going to. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh, so yeah, you weren't able to do the... Yeah, I guess you need to have your Chat Plus to do the age verification, right? fam.
Yeah. I got the link a month ago, so.
All you have to be now is VR Chat Plus. That's all you have now. Now, anybody that's VR Chat Plus can get an age verification.
Yeah. They might make it free eventually. Who knows?
That was age verified.
Oh, really?
Willie Husky said, well, for right now, you have to have VRC Plus, and hopefully it'll change. I hope so, at least.
Yeah, I was trying to find.
Cass says I'm going to bed. Sorry, my phone did a glitch.
John Clapper says, okay, I just felt a little stinging in my chest right now.
Fleur_D_LIS said, I saw your Chinese New Year video. I'm happy to see you sang with the first song, Carrot Carrot.
Yeah.
Welcome, Lonnie Smith.
Cass says
to the
night
Geek
night,
Mafia.
hugs you guys.
The Geek got a new follower. Time for a shock.
John Clapper says, all I did was just turned.
Oh, well, maybe you need to lay down and rest for a while, John.
John Clapper says I am laying down.
Okay.
John Clapper says maybe it's just a reaction.
John Clapper says maybe I'm just excited about tomorrow.
Ah.
Recruiter says yo.
Yo, how's it going?
John Clapper says I need some water.
Oh, yeah, water's always good.
John Clapper says, well, have a good night, Pro, and I'll see you next time.
Have a good night. Let's see. The interface controls. Controls. Somebody. Interface.
Willie Husky said, I can't wait until Furality has their meetup applications so that I can't suggest my furries with disabilities meetup idea.
Okay. That sounds cool. Patients leaving no invites. Wow. Resets, I got set to high.
Willie Husky said, yeah, I have suggested the idea ever since Furality Aqua.
Oh, sounds like a good idea to me. Team settings.
Willie Husky said, it has been successful from Aqua to Silva to Umbra, and now hopefully Somna.
Where's my Steam? Where's Steam? What did that say? It said Steam. Oh, I see. Game tab. That setting. Let's see settings.
What are you trying
Well,
to do now?
I was trying to look at the Steam overlay in game. Enable Steam overlay while in game. Enable Steam overlay in Steam setting in game tab.
Geek's Cornucopia 777 said,
Hey,
Hi
Geeks
hi.
Cornucopia. Steam. Okay, so let's see. Library. Properties. Oh, wait.
Welcome, Blue Raz.
Geek's Cornucopia 777 said, How you doing, Geek?
The Geek got a new follower. Time for a shock.
Okay. Okay, now it says I need to go to library. Go to VR chat. Right, VR chat and settings, properties. Let's see,
Thanks for the screen tapping, Blue Ras Slushy.
It says library chat properties general. Enable. Oh, general. It's up here. General's up here. Oh, that's already on. Okay.
Thanks for the screen tapping, Blue Ras Slushy.
Okay.
What are we gonna do?
Willie Husky said, How strong do you have that shock? It must really hurt
not,
you.
You know, I don't have it super strong like Xander did. I didn't have it cranked up to 100. I think I have it to like 20, but it's still...
Thanks for the screen tapping, Blue Raz Slushy.
Sometimes I have to move it around a little bit because I might put it on some skin that might be a little extra sensitive for some reason, you know. So I might have to move a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, not gonna put it at 90 like he did.
No, not 90. No.
Well,
that's what Xander did.
Geek's Cornucopia 777 said, Dang, didn't know you had that.
Oh yeah, I have it. Yeah.
Thanks for the screen tapping, Kai Bannon.
No wonder he couldn't walk today.
Oh, I think. Oh, okay. I think. Okay, I see.
If you do that stuff, you do it to the point where you can handle it. You don't do it to. That's why I think the way they should do it is.
Geek's Cornucopia 777 said, I just having a hard time sleeping today.
Okay.
Thanks for the screen tapping, Blue Raz Slushy.
Willie Husky said, I watch my friends Rebel and Lobo get shocked and I always feel bad for the both of them.
I'm gonna change my regular way. You know it looks weird in this one.
Thanks for the screen tapping, Blue Res Slushy.
Alright, so...
What are you gonna do now, Progressive?
So probably Boop has...
Willie Husky said, they have their pie shocks much higher in percentage
yeah,
than
they
you
do.
Thanks
They
for the
do.
screen tapping,
Well,
Kai Benham.
Well, Rebel's been doing the shocks for a long time, and he's been cranking it up. And they use different software than I do. So they're using some canned software that somebody did. Who knows who did it? But I use StreamerBot for everything. So I use StreamerBot interface with PieShock, and that's how I did it. And then I showed Hammy Milk how to do that.
Thanks
too.
for the screen tapping, Kai Bannon.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting the pie shock.
Yeah, a lot of people have it. Yeah. This.
Thanks for the screen tapping, Kai Bannon.
Truly, deeply love you.
Thanks for sharing live.
Thanks for the screen tapping, Kai Bannon.
How's it going, Kai? How you been?
Thanks for the screen tapping, Kai Bannon.
Well, as a streamer, I'm really clapping. Dang. What is this thing over here?
It's a plate full of food. Alien space food.
Yeah, it looks like a
Thanks
little
for the screen
pancake
tapping,
over
Kai
on the
Benham.
right side.
Well, we're on an alien planet, so who knows what it is?
Yeah.
There's a muffin. There's I think this is supposed to be juice
Something,
or
yeah.
some tea, and yeah. And we got some eggs and sushi over
Yep.
here. Only thing I'm gonna eat is probably the muffin and maybe some orange juice. That's all I'm gonna eat and drink.
Thanks for the screen tapping, Kai Bannon.
Yeah, let's see here.
Oh, Progressive, if you ate a muffin, what would you drink with it? Tea, juice, coffee?
I had a muffin. Probably coffee.
Yeah. Muffin with a coffee on the side. I also would drink it with tea, but maybe if it's
Yeah.
green tea at least.
Welcome, LYNX, still to the Geek Mafia.
The Geek got a new follower. Shock.
Thanks for the screen tapping Kai Bannon.
Welcome in. So since you're not sleeping, Geeks Cornucopia, are you going to be joining Veer Chat, or are you going to try hard to sleep? Yeah, Fleur de Lis said they were going to get some coffee first before joining Veer Chat because, you know, it was morning in Amsterdam. Oh, it's little bubbles.
Geeks Cornucopia 777 said, "How was it traveling?"
How is it traveling? What's it traveling? I'm not sure what you're referring to, Geeks. I'm not traveling now.
Geeks Cornucopia 777 said, "Like planes when you went to Amsterdam."
Okay, yeah, when I went to Amsterdam. I did a lot of sleeping, yeah. But they did have real meals on the plane when you do the international flight, so that was good. Yeah, it was like, gosh, I was trying to remember how long the flight. It was something crazy, like it was a lot of hours. I can't remember if it was like 12 hours or more than 12 hours. But it's a big plane, and it's pretty comfortable. The crazy part was going through customs because they had just started this new thing where they were taking face scans and everything to get into the country. Because you went up to like this, instead of just going to a person, I mean, you still went to a person, so I don't know why you did all this other crap. But you went to this machine, and it had a glass window, kind of like a copy machine would have, and you had to put your passport, open your passport, put the ID side down, and it takes a picture of it through the glass. And then you had to look at the camera, and it would take a picture of your face. And oh yeah, and also you had to take your hand and put it in this one spot, and they recorded your fingerprints. I thought it was pretty invasive myself. But you know, they flew all that way, still wanted to get into Amsterdam and the Netherlands, so I guess I let them.
Geeks Cornucopia 777 said, "Yeah, I am trying to save up to see my BF for 2 weeks. The plane ticket is like $600.
Yeah, and so once you get the ticket, and just before your flight, you could check to see if there's cheap upgrades too, if you want a little bit better seat. But yeah, it was a lot of fun flying and being there, but
Geeks Cornucopia 777 said, "I have only been on a plane twice in my life, and I have a fear of flying."
Well, I mean, it's not like being in a little plane. It's like being in a, big cruise ship, right? You really don't feel like you're in a boat. It's like, in these big airliners that go, these transatlantic flights, you're in a big plane, so you don't really feel like you're flying, even though you are. You just sit back and sleep through most of it, and, that's what I did. Wake up for the food. I did watch a movie. You can watch a movie on the plane. And I think we got Wi-Fi in the plane, so you could do some browsing of the internet and stuff.
Imagine somebody play VR chat on a plane.
Well, you don't get enough bandwidth for that. It's really slow internet, so.
Yeah, so timing out is likely gonna happen.
Yeah, probably won't
if you
even
play
launch.
it.
It's so slow because basically you're using satellite internet in the plane,
Geeks Cornucopia 777 said, "Could I Discord call on a
I
plane?"
think satellite internet could still work on VR chat.
Well, I know
but-
you can make calls
Yeah.
on the plane. A Discord call might work. I haven't ever tried that.
On it. Where'd the book go?
He's over there.
And over here.
Oh, there you
Just
go.
checking out the other chairs. I was in the other booth. They were there.
Geeks Cornucopia 777
Yeah, I
said,
just took a look
"That
at
would
those,
probably
like,
help
30
me
minutes
out
ago.
because I hate living here and going to see my BF will be a
Yeah,
great escape."
yeah. I don't blame you. I'm starting to hate living here. Like, man, there's so much crap going on in this country. It's just like, I don't know.
I think you should retire in. You should probably retire in Honolulu.
Yeah, that's too expensive. I heard some veterans have been retiring in Vietnam. I guess it's pretty cheap and you can live like a king over there.
You should retire in Japan.
Still kind of expensive, but maybe. Might be easier. Might be better to retire in China if they let you retire there. I don't know if they'll. I know they'll let you become a citizen there if you jump through some hoops.
Geeks Cornucopia 777 said, "Don't know if my messages went through."
Retired in Japan, or I would say Japan, the UK, or probably Sweden.
Which messages would that be? Some of the chat messages, you mean? Or do you mean on Discord? I'm not looking at Discord right now.
Geeks Cornucopia 777 said, "Yeah, chat message said is being
Oh,
reviewed."
okay, let me look. Oh, okay. Yeah, you said you're okay. I'll just rephrase it. The G word is I don't know why they don't want you to say the G word on TikTok, so I have it filtered out. So let me just say your mom is very anti-LGBTQ and religious. That's what you said. So I see your message. I just rephrased it.
Geeks Cornucopia 777 said, yeah, sorry, I forgot about that.
No problem. Just thanks for letting me know, because then I can look and see what the comment is. You know, that's where Twitch like really shines over TikTok, because if TikTok filters out a message, it's like it never happened. Nobody knows, nobody sees it, nobody can approve it. It just went off into space, you know. Or at least, you know, Twitch, it'll show me a little box, it'll tell me what you said, and it'll say it's being held. And then I can approve it or deny it, or in this case, you know, I saw what the problem was, so I just rephrased what you said instead, you know. I wish TikTok would add that as a feature. Who knows? I applied for a job there. If they hire me, maybe I can suggest it. I don't know. I just submitted my resume there today at TikTok, as well as another company. But we'll see. Yeah, I know the ban is still looming, but I figured my chances might be pretty good, you know, if maybe not many people are applying there right now. It's like, I'll go ahead and apply.
Geeks Cornucopia 777 said, she is very vocal lately about that, and I have felt bad about it cause I love my BF, but she will kick me out of her house if she finds out.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and she probably got more emboldened and brazen because of the Orange Man being president. That's probably why she's like that. Almost makes me want to start up my podcast again.
Geeks Cornucopia 777 said, yeah, that's what my BF said in my last vlog video.
Podcast?
Yeah, I mean, I have this podcast solo account. I used to, like 20 years ago or so, I used to do a podcast, and maybe I'll fire that thing up again. Start doing a podcast now and then. It'll be through, if I do it, it'll be through Podcastle, and if I do fire that up, I'll add it to my link tree so that people can find it.
Geeks Cornucopia 777 said, I would definitely love to help out and share it around.
Yeah, and you know what? With the podcast too, we could do like interviews and that, and have a discussion, over the podcast, and we could certainly arrange something like that too, if you or anyone else wanted to participate in that way.
Geeks Cornucopia 777 said, Geek to Geek
That's
interview,
right. It'll
LOL.
be a Geek to Geek interview.
Fleur_D_LIS said, in baking my bacon and eggs to get a healthy breakfast, carrot, hope you're still online, in a half-hour green face with sweat.
Mariker says, hi, disappointed face.
Hi, Mariker. Yeah, we'll wait for you. It's only 11:30 here, and we'll keep going. Bacon and eggs, yeah.
Meriker says I'm sad crying face.
What's going on, America? What's going on?
Fleur_D_LIS said, breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Yeah, sometimes I skip it though.
Geek's Cornucopia 777 said, "What was your old podcasts about again?"
Well, it was about, basically progressive politics. So I was a little bit of an activist then, and not your typical progressive podcast. It was a more on tech worker issues, the things that the tech workers faced, what corporations were doing to make it, screw over tech workers, that kind of thing. And that was back when George Bush, the GW, was president. And
Meriker says I was gonna call with a friend in the US, and he was gonna be awake an hour ago, which was when we said we would call, and he went to sleep before since I woke up late, and he was hyped.
Oh, okay.
Meriker says because I was going to give him a house tour.
So you guys kind of missed each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, I had quite a few episodes, and actually, when I got better with it after several episodes, I was putting some funny comedy skit things in there. Some really funny stuff. And, yeah, it was a lot of fun, but it was interesting because I was also part of this group called the Progressive Podcast Network. The Progressive Podcast Network. And it was kind of exclusive because you had to for one, you had to have a few episodes out there, and then you had to apply, and they were on this bulletin board service. We didn't have Discord or anything at that time. And we would so you did apply, you go get on the bulletin board service and apply, and several people in the podcasting community would review your podcast, and they would give you like a thumbs up or thumbs down. They would all vote, and fortunately they all voted yes for me, and I became part of the Progressive Podcast Network at the time, and I was the Progressive Geek. And then I called my podcast, what did I do? Something like that, Progressive Podcast for the Working Cast. The Working Cast, like CASTE. I think I called it. And, yeah, I had a bit of a following there. the other thing I would do is I'd reach out to independent artists, like singers and that. You know, people who are very independent. And I'd reach out to them and I said, hey, do you mind if I use some of your songs in my podcast? And a lot of them said yes. And so I would include their music in my podcast. And, you know, things were a little bit different back then because you didn't have like all these, you know, these robotic, you know, copyright robots, you know, scouring the internet looking for every single copy of every song that they might be able to raise a flag on, right? There wasn't that crap going on back then like there is now. Yeah, so I had a lot of music in my podcast. I did some comedy, and plus I did some like news kind of things. Yeah, I think I did one a week, and I spent like half the weekend at least producing it. And I had an actual iPod, the original ones that had the hard disk in them. You know, so when you're listening to your podcast.
Geek Cornucopia 777 said, "If you started it up again, what would you start with?"
Well, that's an interesting thing. I might start talking about some of the economic things that I see that I'm not happy with. Some of the, you know, because, you know, we don't live in a democracy anymore in this country. It's getting very fascist, and it was getting fascist even before, you know, Trump was elected. I mean, the
Fleur_D_LIS said, also Geek, I thought you didn't stream on Friday since that's your D&D day.
Well,
Thinking face.
It's not Friday for me, it's Thursday. It's Thursday for me, Friday for you. See, when I have D&D, it's Friday for me and Saturday for you.
Welcome that free shadow to the Geek Mafia.
The Geek got a new follower. Time for a shock.
Yeah, so you're like 12 hours ahead of me, literally, so.
Fleur_D_LIS said, that means
Yes,
I'm from
you
the
are.
future. One know the winning
Yeah,
lottery
if you
numbers.
could pass those winning lottery numbers to me, that would be great. I could use that right now. Yeah, United States were behind. You know, we have like the negative time offset from the GMT. Of course, you know, the United States is like behind in everything now, not just time. we're going backwards in a lot of ways. You know. And the other thing that kind of irks me is that, you know, okay, so China came out with
Fleur_D_LIS said, the spirits tell me the first number is
first
a 1.
number is 1. Okay. Yeah. And yeah, like the deep seek, you know, the AI that China came out with, that they built much cheaper and quicker, and it's better in a lot of ways than say like Copilot. Now, yeah, the DeepSeek is really good, but Copilot is better at reaching out and searching the internet for stuff where where DeepSeek doesn't really do that. So there's one difference, but the responses seem to be really nice. But yeah, so basically DeepSeek is kind of kicking the big corporations' butts, including Microsoft, you know, who spent billions and billions of dollars on this stuff, and then China did it something that's better in some ways and much cheaper. And so what does our country do? I mean, what's their, you know, maybe are they going to improve their shit? No, they're going to resort to banning it. Let's ban it. Let's call it a security risk and ban it. You know, they're going to ban the AI from China. It's just I don't want to live here anymore. I'm having fun playing with DeepSeek, so I've been actually using a combination of Copilot and DeepSeek. You know, it's great because you can take advantage of the strengths of one or the other, and you know, like just before I applied to those jobs today, I had to redo my resume, and my last resume was from 2018. You know, it needed a lot of updating since 2018. You know. So I used DeepSeek to kind of help me craft it, and it's kind of nice because with the AI, I just gave it my old resume, just kind of copy pasted out of the Word document, gave it to DeepSeek, and said, okay, I need to update this, modernize it, and I need to add the Microsoft experience in there. And I said, and then there's stuff in the skills section that's not really relevant anymore, so I need to remove that. And so DeepSeek kind of did that for me. It rewrote it, added the things, and it made suggestions. It kind of figured out what things to remove from my skills section that weren't relevant anymore, so it did a really good job of that. And then it made a suggestion about, you know, software engineer or in the industry for X number of years, and I said, well, you know, so you iterate through it. So I told DeepSeek, like, well, I've been in it for a lot of years, and you know, it might not be a good idea to put the number of years in the summary, right? Might need to do it a different way. And then DeepSeek came back and said, you are right. You know, there may be an unconscious bias against older people, because in the AI said, you know, older people might consider overqualified for a job, and you know, won't even look at your resume. And then the AI came back and suggested other ways to word my summary at the top of my resume, so it did, like, say the number of years I've been in the industry. You know, it'll just say, it changed it something similar to like experienced or seasoned engineer or something like that, you know, instead of actually giving a number of years. And then, you know, it would suggest some things, and I said, okay, I need this title for this outside project to be something different, and it said, yeah, it you know, it said it agrees, and then it gives me several options. Like, it gave me 5 suggestions. And it says, well, here are 5 suggestions, and it recommends option number 2. And it's like, well, yeah, option number 2 looks pretty good. And it'll say, like, option number 2 is more concise and more professional looking. And yeah, so and so it's a lot of, you know, back and forth, you know, telling it to tweak this, tweak that. And it does the manual work of actually changing the text. And And you can say, okay, display the resume how it looks now, right? And it'll just type the whole thing out. And then I just copy paste it and put it into a Word document. And then I just go through and format it out, make the headings look like headings and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's basically how I used DeepSeek to do my resume today and apply for those jobs. So yeah, it was pretty cool stuff. It's pretty cool. I know some people don't like AI, and it's true that AI is going to be replacing jobs, but if you need to find a job, I mean, why not use it to help you find a job, you know? It can work both ways, right? Take a sip of my drink here. And not only that, going back to my podcast, Podcastle is a podcast platform, and it has built-in AI too. Like if you trying to come up with a script, it will help you write up script for your podcast. Also, you can. I need to re-record my voice, but you record your voice, and then it has your voice is in its model, and then when you edit stuff, like if you record and you're talking, and say you messed up or you messed up some facts and you want to go back and edit it, you don't have to go back and re-record that section. You just type in the transcript what you want to say, and it will actually fix your voice because it knows what your voice sounds like. So it'll just regenerate your voice for that section you're fixing. So you don't have to say it again. The AI will just use your voice to replace that. Okay. So that's pretty cool. And also, if you want to just type in a whole sentence or paragraph and say, okay, read this in my voice, it'll do that too. But, I have to go back to it and re-record my voice because the way I recorded it, it made it sound too robotic. So I'm going to have to go through the reading exercises to train the AI and use more inflections and be more flamboyant and bubbly when I read the stuff, so it doesn't come off sounding robotic when I use it to read a sentence or something. Yeah, I mean, Podcastle is to podcasting like Suno is to making music. Suno is making music, because I use Suno a lot for music. Yeah, it's another really cool piece of software. Back in the old days when I was doing my podcast, it was a lot of at the time I was recording and I was using I was using Sonar Producer. Yeah, and that's another thing, that Sonar software that used to cost money for that thing, but I tried to look up later and it looked like it got turned into freeware. It's like, wow. Yeah, I don't think it's really maintained that well anymore, but there's some other recording software you can use now, but everything was manually edited then. You had to you're basically cutting and splicing audio files, which was a real pain. But with the AI podcast, so it makes a lot of that easier because it can do a lot of that editing stuff for you, which makes it easier. So that's what I was thinking. Well, maybe it would be kind of nice to get back into podcasting again, because it took me half a weekend to make an episode, right? So maybe with podcasts on the AI, it would make it less arduous, so we could do it more efficiently and faster and get an episode out, maybe in a couple hours instead of after 6 hours of screwing around with editing, You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? Yeah. And you could use combination things too. You could use Podcastle to do some of your writing, because you can like script something up, and then
Okay, have a good
you
night.
take it off,
Boo.
Boop. Okay. All right. Good night, Boo. Thanks for stopping by.
You're welcome.
And you can use different AIs for different things. Like you could use DeepSeek or Copilot to help you write some of your podcasts too, and then just copy the text over to Podcastle. It's just whatever your preference is, what your favorite tool is. And that's so yeah, podcast. So that's the other thing too. I mean, I could do something about technology too, like with AI and kind of the stuff that I do, the stuff that I learned, how I use various tools for content creation. That might actually go further than another political podcast. I don't know. I mean, it would require some experimentation, right? I mean, obviously how-to videos do quite well. Like that video I created on DeepSeek and how it might be able to help with my content creation. That video is fairly popular. It got hundreds of views. It didn't get thousands of views, but it did get hundreds of views for, I don't know, it's been up for a few days now. It's not bad. It's drawn some attention because DeepSeek is kind of like, in the news lately. Yeah. I don't know, is that too much? Am I boring everybody?
Thanks for the screen tapping, Jules Jazz Hands.
Hey, Jules. Thanks for the screen tappity taps.
Plague Doctor says hey.
Plague. How are you doing, Plague? Keeping your spirits up?
Jules Jazz Hands says hi.
Jules.
Plague Doctor says I'm tired, LOL.
Yeah, a lot of people are tired right now. Some people are getting sick, the flu and everything. Yeah, it kind of caught me off guard when Cyber said he was joining the army. I didn't know he was going to join the army. Like, I guess he signed up, huh? He's going? Because he was telling me about going to college before. I was a little surprised.
Plague Doctor says he was pressured into it.
Oh, right. Was he the one that was telling me? No. He's pressured into it. Well, that sucks. I can't. Who the heck pressured him into it, especially when it's accepted at a university? I mean, good golly.
Jules Jazz Hands says, get.
When I was accepted at university, my parents were so freaking happy. Wow.
Plague Doctor says, don't ask me.
Okay, alright. Yeah. Wow. Well, I was kind of excited for him. Whether good or bad, I guess the army will like build some character in him. Whether it's good character or bad character is yet to be seen.
Plague Doctor says I told him I'll let him make the choice to join or not.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think this is kind of a... These are interesting times. I just think that is kind of a bad time to get involved in the military because of the bad stuff that's happening. I just...
Plague Doctor says it's a lot different than when I joined.
Understandable. I mean... You hate to get in the army just to go and get stuck at the border. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Is that...
Plague Doctor says, so I say don't join.
Yeah, I know. I know. I mean, he had an opportunity to go to college, and I mean, that's an experience too.
Plague Doctor says, but he's his
yeah, I
only
know.
person.
You can't make changes for or decisions for other people. You can only make suggestions and say, you know, when I went to college, you know, it's an experience of itself. It broadens your horizons for sure. And when you get out of high school and you go to college, you just meet a totally different class of people.
Thanks for the screen tapping, Jules Jazz Hands. I joined, but I can't find you. This world is big.
Oh, are you? Yeah, you're here. Okay. Yeah, it is. So you have to jump down to the canyon. Okay. And then you run to the canyon, and then you see this under the cliff. You see all these restaurants and different rooms. You just run back there, and hey, Day, can you help Fleur to find us back here?
Thanks for the screen tapping, Jules Jazz
Plague
Hands.
Doctor says I stay out of people's personal lives.
Yeah. I know. Okay, cool.
They're coming.
I found you.
I mean, I won't tell people what to do. I might say, you know, I've got some advice if you want to hear it.
Plague Doctor says I try to at
least. Sometimes people ask me for my advice and I'll lay it on them. That's all we could do, you know. I've been on this planet for a while, so I know a little thing or two that I've learned along the way. It's amazing when sometimes when you talk to younger people and they finally realize you weren't born yesterday. It's like, you know what? I've been through some of this stuff and it was decades ago. I can tell you what I did and what consequences are and what maybe I should have done or what I did do that I liked.
Jules Jazz Hands says he.
You know, when you're young, you think everybody was born yesterday. I guess that's just how it works, you know. You think you're a know-it-all. And I know, I thought I was a know-it-all when I was in my 20s. I admit it. And as I got older, I learned there's a bunch of shit I didn't know.
Plague Doctor says, honestly, I just want to leave my military past behind.
I understand. I've known people who had like PTSD from it.
Jules Jazz Hand says,
but it's not just military. I've known people who had PTSD working for some companies in this country. You know,
But what companies would that be?
Oh, well, Microsoft for one. So I worked for full-time for Microsoft once back in 1998, and that's what I call the bad old days of Microsoft. It was very dog-eat-dog, backstabbing, you know.
Plague Doctor says the doctors say I'm starting to show signs of PTSD.
It'll creep up on you.
I never worked for Microsoft.
Well, yeah, it'd be like, you know, like what happened to me once, you know. I was a new employee there, and I got an assignment to work on something. Somebody else took what I was assigned and
Plague
worked
Doctor
on it
says,
overnight. Kind of like, it wasn't very good. They put something together. It was crappy, but it worked well enough for the manager to say, oh, well, that's a great job. I don't know why you couldn't do that, you know, kind of bullshit. Yeah, wow. It was very dog eat dog. When I mean dog eat dog, I mean it was very. And so I was there for like 2 years then, and I couldn't stand it. And I got out and I worked for a startup company, which was kind of a disaster in itself too. After that, and then Microsoft got a lot better. And then I hired back in 2018, and they were a lot more touchy-feely, and but there's still, you know, there was still the old guard there. There was still a little bit of the badness there, but a lot of it was kind of suppressed. But now okay. We're in a new era of you know, let's make everything lean, let's lay off people, let's, you know, cut costs and all this kind of crap. And so unfortunately I was a victim of that. So, you know, of course, ideally what I'd like to do is, I was kind of hoping to reach a certain point where I could kind of retire, and then I could do this live streaming stuff, maybe create some assets to sell on Gumroad or whatever. It's kind of my retirement job, right? That's what I was kind of hoping to get to, but I was kind of hoping Microsoft to go, you know, like a few more years for me to get to that point. Didn't make it. So yeah, so I did apply to a couple places to kind of fill that gap.
There's like a lot of people who want to get famous on the internet, and I mean, I don't want to be like the bringer of bad news or shatter your dreams, because I really hope this works out, but there's like no given that can make this into a living.
What it does, well, it takes a lot of time and effort. So I know people who have done it, and I'm in some training with Harry. He's a popular streamer. He's actually in the UK, and so I'd gone through his little training thing. The main thing is, he says the reason why most people fail at it is they give up at some point. They don't. It takes a lot of time, and yeah, there's some people like Rebel the Fox. They've been doing this for a couple more years than I have, and they're to the point where this live streaming on TikTok is their job. They put all their eggs in one basket in TikTok, so they're in trouble if the ban fully goes through. But yeah, TikTok was his job. He was making enough money to buy equipment, and pay for living expenses, and so yeah, I know it's highly doable. And what does he do? He live streams and gets pie shocked, and people love it. And so I mean, it's very possible, and it does take a lot of time. And my advantage is I'm a multi-platform streamer, and I've got a pretty good following on YouTube, and Twitch is not bad. It's coming along. It just takes a long time to grow Twitch, right? And it also seems to almost be a roll of the dice, because one night could be really slow, and another night could be like that one night where I was got like, I had, I think I was rated 2 or maybe 3 times that night, and it's like every once in a while that happens. It's really unpredictable, and there's a lot of variables, like the time of the day you're streaming and all that kind of stuff with Twitch. It's just kind of a strange thing. But there are some people like Pointless, who creates a lot of assets on Gumroad, and things of that nature. I mean, it's very possible to turn it into an income, but like I said, I want to reach a point where I have retirement income, but I can also do this kind of stuff to supplement it, and if I get lucky, maybe and go beyond, but that's the way I was looking at it anyway.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. That's also why I'm saying that, like...
Will I get there? I don't know, but I think it's definitely worth trying. Especially in my position. People seem to like my voice and everything.
That's what I'm saying, like... Oh. Yeah. Oh. Like rating is like really important. That's how I got affiliated.
It makes a huge difference.
Because I rated people and they rated me back.
Yeah, and that's what I need to do. I need to raid more people, because I've been rated by 2 people, 2, 3, 4 people before, and that's fine. Even that would help me with my average. But yeah, I'll have to get in the habit of rating more. I just have to figure out how the best way to do that. I'm starting to think that maybe I need to open up another tab and start watching their stream on another tab before I close mine or something. Because I don't think the raid went through, but also I didn't realize I was going into an 18+ stream. I should have known Grim Queen runs 18+ all the time. So I'll just have to pick somebody else next time. But but I find that because when you said they were giving me shout outs in the other raid, I didn't hear the shout outs because I wasn't in that stream yet. I was still screwing around like, is it okay? Is it done? Can I stop this? Because I'm not sure what to look for yet, Because I think I hit the raid now button, and then I stopped my stream, but I didn't see the raid go through, and so maybe I stopped my stream too soon. I don't know. So I'm still trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
If I can find a video on YouTube on somebody else to do a raid, and somebody demonstrates it, maybe I can get a little more confident in it, a little more proficient at it.
I have to hop off soon because I don't know if I'm gonna be waking up earlier or not.
Yeah, the weather's getting a little warmer here. Is it getting warmer where you're at?
It kind of is, but it's not all the way.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll follow this Lithuanian person on TikTok, and he was talking like he's so depressed. There wasn't any snow. And then I wrote a comment, and it's like, well, all the snow fell over here in the United States. That's why he doesn't have any. It snowed from top to bottom. It snowed all the way down to Florida. It was even snowing in Florida. We got all the snow.
Yeah, we have like no snow.
Yeah, we got dumped on in this country. People were not prepared, because they got snow. They got snow in places where, where snow was like a 20-year event or something, It's like...
Plague Doctor says I'm going to bed.
Okay, Plague, have a good night.
Hi, Blake.
Yeah.
I mean, it did snow in Europe. It just was for one day.
Plague Doctor says you don't stay up
And it
to
melted.
5 in the morning
Yeah,
like
and
last
it melted
time.
it like right away.
I can't I mean, yeah, I won't unless I have a bunch of people show up on the purple platform again. Then I might have to keep going, but right now, well, it says 3 viewers, so that's pretty good. I mean, that 3 viewers helps my average, because that's the bare minimum I need to get affiliate is 3 views.
Isn't it 5?
No, it's 3. I have to get 3. No, you need 5
okay.
People chatting at the same time. I already got that. I need the 3 average viewers in the last 50 hours of streaming. 50 hours of streaming, 3 viewers average. Now, if I can get raids and have like 20 viewers or something, then that really helps those times when I have like 1 viewer, because it helps average that out, right? Get it back up over 3. Because it just has to average 3 over the last 50 hours of stream. So... yeah,
you'll get there.
On it. And then YouTube is just a matter of watch hours. Okay,
The red platform.
So the way that works is you have to have, well, you got your shorts, and you got like, well, how many shorts are watched, and then there's the number of viewing hours, right, over a year. So it's over a year time frame. So I've reached a point where I'm getting those views like in the last couple of months, that if that trend keeps going, at the end of this year I might be monetized over there. So it's just a matter of keep posting,
okay, that's cool.
Keep doing live streams, just keep putting stuff up there. By the end of the year, I think I'll be monetized on YouTube. And Twitch is just like, it's really fickle, and it's just like, if I can get a group of friends who can be dedicated and say, hey, I'm gonna live stream, get your asses over there on the purple platform. If I can get a group of like 5 friends that can commit to that, then I would be golden over there. But that's easier said than done. Because everybody has their own lives, right? And so right now it's just relying on the randomness over there, the random, Now I've heard people will stream, and if they they watch the follower count really closely, and like if it's getting stuck at 1, they'll just stop streaming. Or if they have a few more than 3 or more people there, they'll keep streaming, and as soon as it drops, they'll stop streaming. I've heard some people who like get the average up doing that. I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to do that.
The only tip or hint I can give you is like keep raiding people, making friendship with other streamers, and they will raid you back. And yeah, that was the way to go for me personally.
Well, I did a lot of sub gifting. I did a lot of sub gifting on various ones. And some of them they like they'll sometimes come and visit me via chat. They haven't like rated me back or anything, but it's all a matter of timing, right? I mean, some of them stream in the mornings when I'm in the evenings, and so sometimes it doesn't work out them rating me back because we're just on different schedules, right? Just like I follow Morph Mess. Morph Mess, he's kind of funny because he streams and he's like, come get your Morph Een. Because he calls himself Morph Mess. I don't know why, but he raided my channel once, and it was a while, and then I went over, I followed him, and then he happened to be streaming, and I went over there and gifted him some subs, and I said, well, you might not remember me, but you raided my channel. Oh, did I? What was that? I don't remember that. It's like, well, it was a while ago. You were streaming such and such a game. Says, oh yeah, that was quite a while. Q the dragon. Oh yeah, Q. Trying out the 18 plus verified only instance. You have VRChat plus 8. Okay, well, I'm not doing that right now. A lot of people are experimenting with the 18 plus instances. Yeah, I did it last night. I created an 18 plus instance, and so Day doesn't have VRChat plus, so he couldn't do the 18 plus. So the portal, he said, just had like a big X on it, like he couldn't go through it because he's not age verified yet.
Mm-hmm.
I got the age verification, so I can create 18 plus instances, but it's great and all, but it's not that great if half your friends can't join it because they're not age verified yet. Because they don't have VRChat.
I don't think I am.
You have to have VRChat Plus right now. They'll probably roll it out to more.
I see.
I mean, they have to roll out to more. They can't keep it that you have to be VRChat Plus to be age verified. I mean, sure, they're going to a third-party company, and they probably have to pay money for that. But I don't know. Seems like they're gonna have to roll that out to everybody, you know, to make it make sense. Because if you try to make an 18 plus instance and all you can invite are people who have VRChat Plus because they were able to, I don't know, that just doesn't seem fair.
Yeah. Also, why an 18 plus? I think that is a question I shouldn't ask.
So, all right. So it depends on the situation, right? Not that I'm gonna have a need to make 18 plus because I got a lot of fans that are younger than 18. There are some cases like, when people have a party. So there's this one party. Not that anything bad happens there. It's just a bunch of adults getting together to kind of chat, and they usually have like a DJ or something playing music or something. And you just don't want the disruptive young ones there, because a lot of times they're hyper and kind of just kind of noisy sometimes. And
get it.
So what they were doing is they're just trying to screen everybody that comes in, right? Where this way they don't have to worry about it. They make an 18 plus instant, and it's like guaranteed everybody coming in is going to be over 18, right? So for those like parties and adult gatherings, it is a heck of a lot more convenient, right? But then again, you're leaving out people who maybe can't afford VRChat Plus, to be able to get verified. So that's what I'm saying. They're eventually I think they're gonna have to open up to everybody to not, to get. Otherwise, there's gonna be that disparity there, right?
I see.
Welcome, Katakuri, to the Geek Mafia.
Welcome.
The Geek got a new follower.
I don't
Time for a shock.
Welcome in. What was that? Katakuri? Katakuri? Okay. Welcome.
The Geek got a new follower. Time for
Another
a shock.
one? Oh, where did that come from? Wait. I thought only one person. Wait. Okay. Somebody's refollowing because. Well, okay. Now it says 4 new followers. Okay.
Wait, you can do that?
Yeah.
Refollow?
Yeah.
You still get a shock?
Some people have unfollowed and refollowed just to give me a freaking shock. I give them a little bit of a tongue lashing sometimes for doing that. Because it's not helping me. It's not helping. I know. People do. But they can spin the wheel. They can spin the wheel if they want to try to shock me.
On what
TikTok,
platform is
yeah.
that? TikTok?
I'm gonna have to add the wheel. I've been having people on the red platform ask me to add the wheel over there too. So I just have to find the you know, that a version that'll work over there, because this particular one is built into Tickfinity, which is a thing that only works with TikTok. It'd be great if Tickfinity would expand their horizons and make it work with other platforms, but I think they just want to keep it specialized on TikTok stuff.
I see. I know there's also like crazy things you can do on Twitch or on the purple platform.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I haven't figured that
I
out
did
quite
create
yet
an
as well.
account with what was it called? Stream Elements? Elements? And I started looking at that, but it does a bunch of stuff like text to speech and everything. It's like, well, can I have it but not enable the text to speech because I use StreamerBot for the SpeakerBot for the text to speech on that one. And it also looks like Elements will do advertising. It looks like, you know, it says it's free. And it's like, okay, how do they make it free? But it looks like they can kind of monetize your stream without, sounds like they can monetize it even if, like, you know, the purple platform hasn't monetized you, right? Which I thought was kind of weird because they can somehow inject ads into your stream. And it's like, well, how does that work? Because and I think there's a YouTube version of it too. But it does, you know, I logged in with Twitch with it, so it looks like it'll only do Twitch. I don't know if you have to create two accounts, you know, one Elements with Twitch and one Elements for YouTube. I'm not sure if that's how that works, but it's kind of looking that way.
No, I think you can combine them.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. What I do like about Stream Elements is that, like, for example, someone can type into your chat socials, for example, and then Stream Elements will automatically give a message in chat like, these are the socials with the links, you know? That is like one instance I like about like Stream Elements.
And so that'll only work on Twitch and YouTube. It won't work on something like TikTok, of course.
Granta's vlog says, don't you get tired of talking for so long?
Yeah, I don't know about TikTok. I don't stream on TikTok.
You want to get tired of talking? So, are you trying to cause trouble there, Grantus?
Do you have
my
moderators
went
chats?
My moderators
Any
went to
meets?
bed, so I might have to do my own moderating.
Okay. I know you don't know me that well, but I would also like volunteer if that's
okay,
something you would consider. But yeah. Just, you know, laying the option on the table.
Supposedly this guy does videos.
Granta's Vlogs says it's just a question. I don't mean anything bad.
Yeah, I was just checking out your profile. Looks like, oh no, that's the wrong thing. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, it looks like you do videos on computer repairs or something. Drop tests, water tests. PC viruses, stick and more. Okay. 470 followers. No, I like talking about technology myself, so I'm surprised you would ask such a question. And that's what we're talking about.
Granta's vlog says, "Yeah, haven't posted for long."
We've been talking about tech issues now. So, yeah, we're talking about streaming tech issues. We're talking about streamer elements and whatnot. And, you know, just like talking about drop testing computers or whatever, we're talking shop here. I guess if you don't want to hear about streaming stuff, I mean, you don't have to stay, but, you know. Yeah. Let's see, one of the things I try to do is I'm always looking for ways to improve the stream. And that's what, you know, well, he calls himself WG Mojo.
Welcome Kimberly Wolf VRC to the Geek Mafia.
The Geek got a new follower.
Welcome
Time for a shot.
Welcome in. Welcome, U.S. Kimber. Yeah, he says, you know, you just, you know, you don't just always just try to improve incrementally. Just improve this, improve that, you know, step by step, you know. And that's the way to go. You know, 'cause you can't do everything all at once. I certainly know that you can't do everything all at once. Yeah, everything's.
So Ravenclaw says hello, fellow insomniac.
Hello, Ravenclaw. Fellow insomniac. You saw my video about the streaming late. What time is it anyway? It's like, well, it's like 12.
It's 3:38.
Yeah, 12:38 in the morning for me. Yeah.
Sir Ravenclaw says, "Yep," faced with tears of joy.
Yeah.
Sir Ravenclaw says, "Yep, 3 a.m. for me."
I feel too old to stay up so late.
I know. See, the problem is when you strap on a VR headset, you know, just beaming all these LED lights into your eyes, it's gonna have a tendency to make you stay up too late. You know?
Sir Ravenclaw says it starts hurting
my
eyes.
Yeah, it will. I do have the so the headset I'm using now is a Big Screen Beyond. It's a very small headset, and it uses pancake lenses to help make it really small. And so it is really comfortable, and you can stream for quite a while in it. Plus, you know, it's not a standalone. You have to plug it in, so it runs off, you know, external power, so you don't have to worry about the batteries running out. The only thing that could possibly run out of batteries are my index controllers, but they last for a long time, way more than what I stream. in a sitting, on a charge. And after I'd done streaming, I just plugged them in, so they're fully charged when the next, for the next stream. So they're pretty comfortable. But yeah, I mean, because it's things like blue light and stuff like that has a tendency to keep you awake. So I know on my computer you can set up Windows so to do an automatic red shift at night. I don't know if you can do that with a headset, make it red shift. So it doesn't like keep you energized the whole time you're using it,
Coffee might also help to keep you awake.
Well, that's the thing. It's like it'll keep you awake when you don't want it to keep awake. You forget to check the time, And since the headset's so small, I think there's an option now for earbuds or something, but this headset doesn't come
Thanks for
with
the screen
audio.
tapping, Sir Ravenclaw.
So I just wear my gamer headset, over my head, for the audio. Oh wow! After all this time, Roxy finally joins the instance.
Roxy?
Yep. Roxy.
Thanks for the screen tapping, Sir Ravenclaw.
So I don't know if they'll have trouble finding it. So
I think they've been to this event before.
So you haven't been to Ferality, probably. So yeah, so last year it's a virtual furry convention. And last year in June, first weekend in June, that's where this happened. This was the Lobby World. So every year there's a Lobby World. They're usually large, very fancy, very impressive, just like this is. This was last year's. And they just made it public. And I thought, well, it'd be cool to stream here. Hello.
Is it something like virtual burns?
I guess back to the friends.
Okay, is that what it was? It's like...
Yeah, they were looking at advertising stuff. I'm like, well, come join for a minute, and then I got stole away from another friend. Yeah, apparently the fuck is here.
Yeah. Yeah, we've just been hanging out here, talking about a lot of things. Of course, somebody in chat asked me if I get tired of talking so much, and I don't know, I wasn't getting tired of talking. Like, I thought that was a really bizarre question to ask. They say they weren't being rude, but I don't know. It kind of sounded like a rude question to me, but
it is late, but yeah.
It sounded a bit like they were saying, "Don't you? Are you not tired of hearing yourself talk?"
Yeah, maybe.
It sounded a bit
I don't know. I guess if I got something to say, I don't get tired of hearing myself.
You can never get tired of yourself.
That's what I thought,
I'm still here, so I'm not tired of you yet. Look at the bright side. But then again, I don't know if in that good of a company.
I like that bunny. Now that I keep seeing it, it's like that's pretty cool. So Yeah,
Yeah, I think I'll buy
get
it,
too,
you know?
so I can do some texturing on it. Yeah. So how you doing, Roxy? Besides visiting a lot of friends.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, were you at Ferality last June? Oh.
Yeah. I've been going to Valley since Umbra. Since they're the one.
Oh yeah,
the water one.
Aqua. Yeah,
Aqua, that's the one.
That's when I started
Umbra
too.
was
Aqua was my first one.
Yeah.
And then I've been going ever since. Yeah.
I also met my friend there too.
Yeah, so you've been to this world before. Brings back memories.
Yeah.
I wish I would like to see, they usually don't bring back the meeting rooms, but I like the meeting room where it had like that big glass area in the open area, but
Yeah.
they probably won't bring that one back. I mean, this one's pretty good. I was trying to find a place here that would be good for live streaming, and this is a pretty good sized room that works for that.
Yeah. Most people I see streaming on like TikTok or like Twitch, they're usually in front of a mirror.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool. I'm gonna find someone else to
Yeah,
watch.
I don't do the mirror for my streams. I use the stream camera and I use the spout stream, which is a very efficient, high quality picture for streaming. We use the spout stream because it's like a direct interface with the application. It doesn't have to screen scrape to get the image to put out on your stream, which I think is really cool. So the VRChat added spout, and OBS has a plugin for spout. So you install the plugin, and then you can stream from a spout source. And the really cool thing about spout is you can change the resolution. Like you can set up your spout to stream 4K if you wanted to. doesn't matter what size
cool.
screen you have VRChat running in. That doesn't matter because it's the back end spout thing. You can set whatever resolution you want. And yeah, I like it. It works really well for me. So I use spout every time. So that means I have to have the stream camera on all the time. I can't like stream like through my eyes what I'm seeing, like you can do with a regular game capture screen scrape thing. But that's fine. I'll just take the camera and I'll put it in front of my face pointing out, and it has the same effect, right? You can see what I'm looking at that way too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not technically qualified to do all of that stuff, so I would not have a clue.
Well,
to do all of that.
you know how I figured it all out? Just by doing it, struggling. How does this thing work? Why is it not working? Oh, that's how it works. Okay, that's how I figured it out. It's not innate knowledge. It's a bunch of trial and error. And then I share what I learned with other people so I don't have to go through all that.
Do you like cookies?
Do I like what?
Sure.
Cookies?
Cookies.
I'm not a big cookie eater. I'd rather have cheesecake.
I've made homemade cheesecake once.
Bounty made like one of these cookies, like the chocolate bar. Bounty, and it is like coconut chocolate cookies. Oh my god, they're so
okay.
amazing. Oh, I love them.
Yeah.
I like cookies a
You know,
lot.
I like the ones my mom made. She made like these
So do I.
no-bake oatmeal chocolate cookie things, and those were really good. And she also made this fudge that was really
Thanks
good.
for the screen tapping Grantus vlogs.
Yeah.
My little sister last month made some really good hot
Yeah.
chocolate cookies.
Oh yeah. And if they're warm, soft, and gooey, yeah, those are the best.
Mhm. Really good. My wife is usually the one that tends to bring me to the families. If I see a group of people once that my brain
Thanks for the
really
screen
functions
tapping
and
Grantus
just
vlogs.
runs to them. Because I get very excited to make friends and then forget the people I make friends with.
Oh, I think I saw someone else start up your chat, but I missed who it was. You get the Steam notifications, you know.
I don't have a PC.
Oh, right.
nor a
Okay, so you're on
laptop.
Quest. Okay. So you have the privilege of seeing my
Thanks for the screen tapping
weird
Grantus vlogs.
doppelganger or what? Imposter avatar.
Yeah. Yeah.
People tell me it weirds them out sometimes, because sometimes the eyes pop out and stuff. It's like, oh, that's great. That's great to hear.
It's like, what's the trick I can do?
I know, right? Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
I was gonna say, everyone's full of whiskers peer in and out. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not.
Wow.
I mean, I could turn into like a more quest-friendly character for you if you want.
I can see the bunny.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
That does have
You're
a.
good, no, you're good. This is the only PC only.
Well, the funny thing is this has a Quest version too, this Fox. But when I tried to, I got the Quest version, I uploaded it, and it was broken in different ways, because the people in Quest were telling me the arms bent in the wrong places. Like they said that, yeah, they said it was really weird. Yeah,
like
that's
had
what they
broken
said.
Hey, bro.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Roxy. Nice to meet you.
Wait, aren't you supposed to be sleeping?
Hello.
I'd rather discuss of what's going on in my head after.
Okay,
show.
okay. Alright.
But just a lot of
It's like about 4 in the morning.
Okay. Well, yeah. It's getting about to the point where you need to shut down the stream.
I mean,
go ahead.
Yeah, I'm about to hop off with 5
Yeah.
minutes.
So Dave has been like.
It's Daryl again.
Yeah, Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl. Yep. Yeah, Dave has been gonna be hopping off in 5 minutes for the last 40 minutes. But that's how it goes.
I get tired so quickly when I'm home all day, or if I had a long day.
I just get tired of eating food.
Okay, let me take a look at the streams. Well, I got 4 viewers on Twitch. I really appreciate that, guys, over there in the purple platform. I don't know exactly who's over there, but I'm glad you're there. Or are you? Okay. Oh, nice. Well, there's 2 of the 4 right there. That's all right. Yeah,
well
that's,
support,
that's
right?
great. It's great. If you guys weren't there, I wouldn't be making my average, you know. It makes a huge difference. Okay, so let me go ahead and take down Kick.
You've been going for 2 hours.
Let's start with Kick. Oh. Alright, give me a second, and then we can talk about it. What's YouTube doing? YouTube's been up and down as usual.
What kind of food you
Yeah,
have in front of you?
we've been trying to figure that out.
Thank you for the follow, Krypton6769.
And
Geek got a new follower.
and
Time
I
for a
think this
shot.
is
Granta's
like a
vlog
pineapple,
says, is it better to buy a CRT
this is like a
TV or a
jelly
rear
bean,
projection
but
TV?
It's like it's gone bad
Is
because
it
it
better
has
to
some
buy
green
a
stuff on it.
CRT TV? I don't think you can buy
salt on it.
CRT TVs anymore, can you?
It looks like a lemon. It looks like someone took a lemon and just put salt on it. It's like, here's
Yeah.
your vegetable food.
And I have no idea what that is. Like on this side, no idea.
Yeah.
It looks like it's already been eaten before.
It does. It looks gross.
Well, thanks for following, Krypton.
I thought the same as spaghetti.
Stuff on that plate
Krypton
looks like it's already been
6769
digested
said,
before.
Hello,
Yeah.
carrot.
It's like at least you have a muffin
Hello.
and some sort of
Welcome,
pan
welcome.
or if I don't.
I was about to shut down the stream.
Is
so
it a thermos
thanks for
or it's a
coming
spray
in.
or it's a spray paint game?
Oh, should I?
I don't know what's on. I mean, at least you guys can share one drink.
Okay, so I'm gonna take YouTube down right now.
No.
Okay.
Like oatmeal with a muffin.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.